Oh, it's cold. So cold we have a cold weather advisory for all of Ohio, actually. Wind chills as low as -15. It's cold. It's going to be even colder this weekend. We're going to be in the teens this weekend. So what we have now, just get used to it.
Oh, girl, it's cold outside.
Yeah, it is. How are you, Kelly?
Cold.
You're cold, yeah. So I'm sitting here right now, which is something I don't normally do.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to stand right now. My thighs are just toast. My thighs are on fire right now because I worked them out in something I haven't done in a very, very long time. Good news, it is very easy to ride a bike. They're not kidding. It's like riding a bike. Like once you know how to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike.
Yep.
And I found that out yesterday because damn it all to hell was yesterday a day.
And it's all my fault.
Shut up, it is not your fault. But Nora had to go to Detroit yesterday to pick up the boys. Martin Luther King Day, they had the day off. They had gone up to, do the dad visit for the weekend. So she had to go up there. But there was this whole debacle. She got a new phone. Something that her digital card didn't transfer over. She grabbed the wrong debit card on the way out of the house. It was this whole mess. And then I had placed, because we have some different accounts for bills and stuff, I had placed money in a different account. And so to get back, she wanted to make sure she had, a little gas money and, a snack for the boys to stop at the gas station. So trying to figure out how to get her money, because we had different digital transfer apps. No bank was open. There's a whole debacle. And I was like, the only way I can do this is if I get to the bank, take out money at this ATM, and then go and deposit it in this ATM with the debit card that you left at the house that is connected to your phone. But here's the problem. My car is still in the shop from the accident from the holidays, because there were so many accidents over the holidays. Insurance, the body shops, they're all backed up. So it's been taking forever trying to get the car done. So I didn't have a car. Thick has been nice enough the past couple days to give me a ride home because she needed the car. She was up in Detroit, like I said yesterday. So I'm like, oh my God, I have to call Thick. I can't believe I have to call for a ride. So I call Thick and he doesn't pick up. 2:30 in the afternoon. He's probably taking a nap.
No.
Oh.
No, I had my headphones on and was down a hole of pranking my wife videos.
So the only thing I
He looked at his phone and he said,
I
that
didn't even
SOB
see
wants
it.
another ride.
Right.
Because I told him, you need anything, please call me. I'm not that far from him.
So the only thing I can do is the boys' bikes are in the garage. So I load up the beanie, the gloves, the winter coat. I even got the hand warmer, the foot warmers I stuck in my shoes. Jump on the 16-year-old's bike.
In the snow.
In the snow. It's pretty plowed and taken care of, but it's still a little bit on the ground. I get about 20 feet away from the condo, and I'm like, why is this so hard to... And then I feel the bike, it's like a little squish to it, and I look down. Both tires are all pretty much completely out of the air. Turn back around, put that bike away. I grabbed the 13-year-old's bike, which is a much smaller mountain bike.
So your knees are up near your ears.
The seat was so far up, like it was wobbling. It was barely in the hole.
Teetering.
Yes. But still, yes, my knees are hitting my chin. And when your legs are up, that's where the hard burn comes in, because you're getting that weird extension on your legs.
I'd give anything for video.
The wind was blowing. I make it all the way down Hilliard Rome Road because Chase is at the end down by, 271, 270, that intersection there where McDonald's is and everything, Walmart, everything's down that way.
God, you had to go all the way down there.
Well, I made it about 2/3 of the way, halfway, and realized, wait a minute, she's not going to be able to get, it's not going to work. She's not going to be able to get. So I had to turn around and go back. And I get back home, plop on the couch. I'm on the couch for about 5 minutes. And that's when Thick calls me back and is like, Are you cold? And I was like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Boy, I'll tell you what, though. That's a workout and a half when you're not used to it.
Oh, my gosh.
When you haven't done it in a while, you're not used to it, and it's the wrong size bike.
And it's like 0 degrees outside.
I'll tell you what, though. It was probably because I was sweating. I was sweating because I hadn't done it so long, and I had the beanie, and I had my big winter coat. I was still sweating.
Was there any point where you were facing that wind head on?
Yes.
Because that is awful.
Yes. And that was the other thing, too, was that obviously just made it harder trying to pedal through the wind. So on the way back, once I got back onto Roberts there behind Kroger, I walked. I just got off the bike and I walked. I was like, I'm done.
So what did she end up doing?
Well, she thankfully she ended up not needing the money.
Oh,
so
it was all for nothing.
It was all, yeah. On top of that, it was all for nothing. It was just a headache, a headache of a day. Anyways,
so sorry.
How was your day, Kelly?
It was great. It wasn't bad. I did take my dog out for a walk, and it was a nightmare. I was worried about his ears because I have a big coat for him, but he's got those long ears, but their dog ears are thin.
Yeah.
I'm like, so we were out about 20 minutes, and I called it.
Do they make doggy earmuffs? Can you cover those things?
I don't know. I don't think I would do that to him. No,
okay.
Doggy, they're little.
I think that'd be a little weird.
Ears.
That'd be a little weird. Yeah, okay.
But,
Did it seem like it bothered him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dogs
can you tell?
I don't know.
Right.
Dogs are different. I mean, they go running, roll in the snow like it's nothing. I don't
They
get
rely on you to make sure that the ears don't freeze off.
Yeah, they definitely don't always have the best, like, hey, by the way, my feet's cold.
Yeah.
Thick, how are you ignoring my call? I assume you were busy all day?
Yeah, I was pranking my wife. I'm in the office laughing my ass off. My wife walks in. What? I'm showing her, and so she's next to me. She starts laughing her ass off.
Hey, it's all about sharing the videos.
Yes.
That's what it's about. Well, busy Tuesday ahead, including more tickets for our Morning Blitz comedy show live. Can't wait to get you hooked up with those. Also coming up in just over an hour, we will have your next incarceration song of the day as well. Right now, Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, Goose, you probably should have tried this yesterday. So the L.A. Rams played the Chicago Bears in Chicago, and it was very cold.
Yeah.
And so the Rams did something a little extra to help keep themselves warm. This is brilliant. What did they put in their socks to keep themselves warmer during the game? The L.A. Rams. Tell us what they put in their socks. Be the first one to text that in at 800-821-9970, and we'll give you a $25 gift card to Waterbeds and stuff.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, the L.A. Rams played the Bears Sunday in the NFL playoffs. Very, very cold game in Chicago. So the L.A. Rams put something in their socks to help keep their feet warm, which led to the rest of their body staying just a little bit warmer. What did they put in their socks? Cayenne pepper.
Oh.
There's something in it called
Capsaicin.
Capsaicin. Mm-hmm. Is it capsaicin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which promotes blood flow and offers other potential benefits such as reduced inflammation and cardiovascular support. So and the players said it really worked.
No, thanks.
So when you're out pedaling that bike yesterday, you should have put some cayenne pepper in your socks.
Nope. That's what the foot warmers are for. I'm good. Which is also amazing to me. You're a multi-billion-dollar team, and you can't get foot warmers? The best foot warmers?
I don't know.
Like, that doesn't make much sense to me.
Are we talking like Sharper Image, the ones I returned?
The electrical socks?
I mean, they're not cheap, but I think if you're an NFL player, you could afford them.
Probably. Yeah, that seems a little weird.
A little unwieldy. You probably have to get a lot bigger shoes in order to wear.
I just think there are so many other options in terms of advancement in technology to keep warm than just putting cayenne pepper in your socks.
Yeah, that sounds like a poor man's game.
But it also widens the blood vessels, which causes a warming sensation. So, does it last longer than the whatever the warmer is? I don't know. I
highly doubt it. No,
I don't know.
I've gone to concerts. I've gone to football games. When we took the boys last year to Chicago to watch the Lions in December, we all had those big warmers in our shoes and in our gloves. Seems like it would work
like
better than
NFL
kind
players
of
saying, we need to carb load the night before, so we're just going to eat a bunch of $1 ramen packages. Like, you can probably do better than that.
Do better than that, right, yes.
Well, it will stain your socks red.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know another trick they do to stay cool when it's really hot and stay hydrated is drink a bunch of pickle juice.
Okay.
That was just another thing I know they do.
I mean, I know they do that for cramps and the salt.
Yeah.
I didn't know it cools them down. Pickle
But
juice
keeps them
cools down.
hydrated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's tough drinking pickle juice. So, I mean, they would drink a lot. It seems just disgusting.
I'm not doing it.
No.
I will. I'll have yours.
Nora loves pickle juice.
I do too.
Like, I know people that will they just absolutely. You get the pickle back. That's it. I'll tell you what about pickle juice. It doesn't cut the taste of whiskey. Because people say drink the pickle, do a pickleback, and you do the whiskey, and it'll cut that bite from the whiskey. No, it doesn't. No, not at all. Now I have a nasty taste of whiskey and a nasty taste of pickle juice in my mouth.
All right, Terry Cup from Blacklick, first one to text in the correct answer, scores $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Hey, congratulations! Enjoy your gift certificate. Do you think, Thick, as a parent, you got a stronger constitution, a stronger stomach for things because of the things you had to put up with as a parent?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Especially the dirty diapers.
That's exactly it.
You get to the point where you become immune.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen to me. I don't think there's any amount of dirty diaper changing I could do that would change the way it makes me feel inside.
How squeamish you are.
Yes, yeah. There's just no way. But researchers in England found out that, yes, being a parent does help with stuff like that, especially when it comes to bodily fluids. Because, again, you're so used to baby vomit or poo.
Blood,
yeah. No, and that's weird because, like I said, I'm a big fan. I love watching medical shows and seeing the insides, and I'm amazed by that stuff.
But it's a TV
blood,
show.
No problem. No, I watch Life in the ER. I watch all those documentary shows where they actually get in there for real, and I've got no problem with it. The innards don't bother me. It's when it's coming out that bothers me. If it's coming out of an orifice, I don't want to see it.
What about like that Dr. Pimple Popper or whatever?
Most of those I can handle. Most of those I don't have a problem with. But there are some.
Oh gosh.
Nope. When they get like purple and green and pussy, that's when it's like
size of a quarter.
Yeah.
I would change all baby diapers before I would watch that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I agree. Some of those abscess are pretty.
Hey, wait till you've had to like pull something out of your dog's.
Yeah, right.
All right. For those of us who don't have kids, we're out here pulling things out of our dogs' butts.
No.
Oh yeah, and like the squeezing the anal glands.
Yes.
I'm sure. After changing my son's dirty diapers when he was a baby. I mean, you talk about some stinky loads, man. The dog was nothing.
No. Shout out to all you parents. Congratulations on your newfound success with bodily fluids, because there's just no way I'd be able to do it.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, we got a couple women doing. Excuse me. What in the? Oof. Sorry. We have a couple women doing things they shouldn't be doing. Our first story takes us down to Texas, where a 25-year-old woman found out that, unfortunately, her man was doing things he shouldn't be doing with another woman. Well, this 25-year-old woman... Is that me?
That's you.
Oh, shoot. What did I do? I don't know what I did. Hold on. Wait. Stop. Are you sure that's me?
I am positive it's you.
It is. Where? I don't know where that's coming from. Where is that coming from? Right. Okay, sorry. Never mind. I got it. It's what happens when you've got 8 windows open on your computer, and there's like... I don't know if anyone else heard that. Maybe we just made a big deal out of nothing. Anyways, back to our story. 25-year-old woman, she gets cheated on. Then she finds out that the other woman works out at 24 Hour Fitness. So she decided this is the place she is going to confront this woman. And I guess, if you want to confront another woman, or if you want to confront the person that is basically the other person, then you have the right to say something. What you don't have the right to do is go to the gym and throw a 25-pound weight at them. That's considered assault. That will do damage.
Just throw it through their back window. I mean, everybody knows that.
Right, exactly. You do it to them, you're causing a whole nother issue. Yeah. Thankfully, this other woman was able to move out of the way. However, there was a disturbance at the gym. Police were called, and that is when this woman was arrested. Because, that's still, attempted assault, maybe even attempted murder. 25-pound weight, that's going to do some damage.
Let me tell you something. This woman must have been fit, because I could not throw a 25-pound weight at someone. No.
You don't think you get... How far do you think it's going?
I guess if I swung it between my legs and forward, if I got the momentum
Give it the old heave-ho?
It might go a few feet, but we're not getting much air.
There's no overhand throw coming.
Oh, gosh, no.
I think we should do that. We should find a 25-pound weight and just see how far we can throw it.
Do you want me to end up, in the hospital in traction?
My shoulder fell
Upside down.
This woman was arrested, and we'll see her day in court. And she is facing some jail time there for sure.
I have a, you know what a smash ball is?
Picking up and slamming it.
I got one that weighs 20 pounds. It's about that big. It's about the size of a soccer ball. I can bring that in. We can see what we can do with it.
It's not like a medicine ball.
That's what it is. It's kind of a smaller medicine ball. That's basically what
it is. And it's just got all. Is it evenly weighted? Because some of those are it's more like the sand on the inside.
Well,
so it's not like.
It is. It is kind of like that. I have I think a 15-pound medicine ball that's solid.
Okay. Well, bring the 20-pounder.
Okay. But it's easy to grip and throw.
Yeah.
That's what it's made for.
Chuck it down the hallway. See how far you can throw it. Story number 2 takes us down to Florida. Yes, we have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A 37-year-old woman in Miami named Lindsay Josephsberg ordered a lift from a Family Dollar last week. The driver arrived, and she said, "Hey, would you mind helping me with my bags? Can we load them into the trunk?" And the driver said, "Absolutely." He was a nice guy. So he got out, assisted in loading the bags into the trunk, and that's when Lindsay decided, I'm going to go. She jumped in the driver's seat and took off. You're not supposed to take the Lyft driver's car. It's not a good look. Now, thankfully, like most drivers, he had himself an iPhone there hooked up because that's what they use for navigation. That's how they found out where they're going. That's how they find out you need a trip. And that's also how they find your car because, well, iPhones have this little feature called Find My Phone. So it didn't take long for him to call the police. The police used Find My Phone and tracked Lindsay back to her house where she just drove herself home. Which is, if that's where you were going, why didn't you just wait for the Lyft driver to help you with your groceries, get in the car, and then take you home?
Is it possible she thought that's what the service was? They bring you a car?
Right.
And they have a guy to help you with your stuff?
Yeah, it's like Enterprise. You know, when you rent a car, sometimes they'll bring it to you.
Take the car?
Yeah, you're just allowed to take it.
That is what I would say. And I would be 100% firm on that.
No, they said they were bringing me the car. Police arrived. She admitted to stealing it. But unfortunately, that's not all. Police also found a glass pipe in her purse, along with some unprescribed Xanax pills. Yeah, she just she's not making the right decisions in life right now.
Yeah, that's where your story's going to mess you up, Kelly, when they find the crack pipe.
They find the crack pipe.
You ruined a perfectly good excuse with your crack pipe.
Right. They never learn.
They never do.
They never learn. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz.
What's wrong with her? She's a woman, isn't she?
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time for another edition of Normal or No.
Yeah, normal or nope. I need some help feeling at least somewhat normal. Or maybe not. 800-821-9970. I want to know if anyone else does this or not. Because, I've talked about my love of cooking. And normally, I would say at least 5, if not 6 nights a week. Sometime around 5:30, I'm getting in the kitchen and I'm chopping and I'm sauteing or I'm doing something. And then the meal's ready. I make Nora's plate. I call the boys down. They get their plates. And we eat dinner. However, once in a while, if it's a lazy night / leftover night where it's something super simple, let's call it like tacos. Okay? we have got a stack above our normal plates in the cabinet. We've got a stack of paper plates. And the paper plates are like quick leftover night. And so I wanted to know, is this normal? Do you have that stack of paper plates where it's like, okay, tonight it's nothing special, so we're just going to slap it on a paper plate. When you're done, you throw the plate away. This is not talking about like you're having friends over or a large group, so you don't want to do all the cleanup, or some kind of party, birthday party, whatever. This is just you and your house, the four of us, but you're using the paper plates tonight because you don't want to deal with it. Is that somewhat normal, you think? Kelly, you ever do that?
It probably is normal. We never do that.
You never do that?
No.
Well, I mean, there's two of you.
There's two of us. It's easy cleanup.
Yeah.
So we're always using the real dishes.
The regular dishes.
Yeah.
Vic, did you do that? You had kids running around the house?
Well, yeah, and still, we're just the two of us now. It just depends on what we're having. Like, if we're having lasagna, I'm going to have a real plate. If I'm having, a burger and chips, I'll put it on a paper plate.
I kind of do it like air fryer versus oven.
Yeah.
If it's like nugs and fries that I threw in the air fryer, I'm gonna dump it on a paper plate. But if I'm making the chicken dish or the steak or salmon,
I'm not gonna eat steak on a paper plate.
Right. Then it's going on the real plate.
Okay, do you do like the really heavy duty like paper plates, or do you do like the styrofoam, or what are we doing?
Definitely not styrofoam. But Nora does the shopping when it comes to this stuff.
Like, it's not a flimsy paper plate,
It's not super flimsy, but it's definitely not the top-notch paper plate.
Okay.
She could step it up one more level.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. I definitely use 2 paper plates per person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make sure.
It depends on how much food. Sometimes you got to get out that oval-sized chinette.
The chinette is what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can pile that bad boy up high, and it's not going to flimms on you.
We have both. We have those and the flimsy.
Oh, really? Okay,
yes.
all right.
Yeah.
800-821-9970. I would love to know, normal or nope, is this something you do? Let's see, Jeffrey says paper plates, 3 to 4 meals a week. Okay.
Yeah.
You really don't want to do cleanup.
Well, not if you can avoid it.
Let's see, Aaron says normal. I have the same stack of paper plates above my regular plates. Yeah. Oh, yes. Here you go, Jefferson. Ordering pizza, definitely going on a paper plate. If we're getting pizza for dinner, it's going to be paper plate. I remember growing up because Mom didn't want to spend money on paper plates, so we had our regular plates. But if it was pizza, my dad would rip the top off of the box.
Yeah.
And then rip that in 4. So you got a cardboard plate.
Oh, wow.
You just got a piece of cardboard.
No waste in your house.
No waste. Yep.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, it absolutely worked for sure.
We will use paper plates for our big 4th of July party, like you said, with a big crowd.
Right,
we get
absolutely.
that good chinette paper plates, and that is what we use the whole weekend.
Brian says, when we hot dog mac and cheese night, paper plates. Yeah, that is definitely a paper plate meal. Let's see. Sam says we hate doing dishes so much we use paper plates whenever it makes sense. Only use the real plates when we need the strength. The strength of the plate.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've got something dense and heavy, then you're going to use a real plate. Let's see. London says very normal.
Big baked potato on a flimsy paper plate.
Yeah, not
a good idea.
Not happening. We have 7 people living in our house, and doing dishes becomes very annoying. Oh. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
here's the thing, because we only have the set we have the set of 4. There's 4 of us in the house. 4 dinner plates, 4 salad plates, 4 bowls.
So if you haven't freshly done a load of dishes, you're missing a set.
You're getting in the dishwasher to take a plate out. And you're like, I got to use this.
Yeah.
But you don't believe in the dishwasher, right?
I do not.
Yeah. So do you wash them by hand?
If I need it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's either clean in the dishwasher that Nora has loaded and set off.
All right.
Or if it's loaded and hasn't been run yet, then I'll reach in, grab the dish out, and wash it.
You may be the only person I know who's not a fan of a dishwasher.
Hate them. Absolutely hate them. Let's see. We got Gerald says pretty much like that. Burger. It's going to go lasagna, real plate, burger, paper plate. Yep. Totally see that. Josh says, just me and the dog, throw away everything. So he's got paper plates throughout it all.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Someone else said bachelor life. paper plates and plastic utensils all the time. I can totally see that. 800-821-9970.
What about cups? Are you using like red Solo cups, or are you using a real like glass?
No, you're using a glass, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any red Solo cups in our house. We definitely have the hodgepodge of drinking cups. I mean, we've got a couple of the those old Pizza Hut red Coca-Cola cups.
Oh, I love those.
Those are the
Those
best.
are amazing. You have some of those?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those.
2 or 3 of them. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we've got 4 of the colored Starbucks, like hard plastic cups that used to be for sale.
Yeah.
We have got 3 Columbus Crew big souvenir plastic cups that they got from going to the game last year. Yeah, so the drinking cups are definitely just a hodgepodge or whatever. The drinking cups are like the coffee mugs.
Right.
It's like just the hodgepodge.
You started with a set, but now it's
just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to text this. I would use paper pots and pans if I could.
I don't want any dishes whatsoever. 800-821-9970. Normal or no? What do you think?
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, we are learning more about the random murders of 3 men in front of an Airbnb down in Florida. 2 of the victims from Central Ohio. Police have now identified that 3rd victim, 68-year-old James Pucan, I think, of Galena. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced his name. Also shot and killed 68-year-old Douglas Kraft of Columbus and 70-year-old Robert Kraft of Holland, Michigan. The 3 were in Kissimmee, Florida for a car auction. They were having rental car problems, so they were outside their Airbnb waiting on help. And police say that next-door neighbor shot all 3 of them to death. 29-year-old Ahmad Bojay was arrested and charged. Police say he was an absolute menace to that neighborhood, that they were called multiple times to the area because of problems with this man. An Indiana judge and his wife are recovering after someone shot them in their home on Sunday afternoon. Superior Court Judge Stephen Meyer and his wife Kimberly reportedly went to answer the door at their Lafayette home after someone knocked and said they had the couple's dog. So they're like, you have our dog? They opened the front door and the person opened fire on them. The shooter's still on the loose. Fortunately, they weren't killed. Stephen had an arm injury and Kimberly had a hip injury. But the FBI has now joined the investigation. No one's been arrested yet. All right, Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed 2 times already. So an explosion at the studio of the game's developer Rockstar North is not welcome news. Apparently, it was a boiler explosion at the studio in Edinburgh, Scotland. There were no injuries, and the studio said to be up and running again, and supposedly there will not be any additional delays for GTA 6, which is now scheduled for November 19th, but there's tons of rumors that it's going to be delayed to 2027.
Wow. At this point, GTA 6 better just be the first version of, like, Ready Player One, where you can just transport yourself into the game.
It better be good.
It better be so good.
There are
That's
some
right.
people going crazy about this.
Well, they said they've done this with, like, Red Dead Redemption, and they just really like to get it right. But
I'm
like,
sure.
I don't like when you give me a date where it's going to be done and then you delay it for a year and a half. That, like, you know better than that. Give me the real date.
It just seems like this game is just of such large scale that it's just going to be unbelievable.
It better be.
Yeah.
Like, I've never played Grand Theft Auto, but I'm hot about it because of what Intel's doing to my neighborhood. They promised it'd be up and running summer 2025, and it's still just a giant
hole.
Well, I think they've done some underground work. Let's put it that way.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, all right. Those are your 3 things.
It's the Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick.
Time is gone. It's the time. Time after time. Good times. Big time. Let's use time warp again.
Yeah, time to play the Time Warp. We've got tickets for the Morning Blitz Comedy Show live coming up at the King of Clubs Sunday, February 15th, as we've teamed up with Punchlines and Backlines for a whole night of fun, including a very special live Morning Blitz podcast taping. We've got live comedy with Backlines and, with the Punchlines and Backlines, featuring some very funny comedians. Don Jameson, who was on the Monsters of Rock cruise, as well as That Metal Show. You've got Reb Beach, who, of course, was a guitarist for Winger and Whitesnake. You have got Ryan McBride, Courtney Cronin, and I don't know if I'm happy to say, I'm going to be getting up and doing some stand-up as well.
Okay,
so
that's what I'm most looking forward to. I'm kid you not.
Right.
I can't wait to hear your stand-up. I think you're going to kill it. I know it.
Both of you need to pump the brakes because when it goes horribly wrong,
that'll be an even to me that makes it better. Honestly,
when you bomb,
you can bomb and it'll be great. I'm telling you.
Don't worry, I'll be there with the crickets.
Anything that happens, I'll be there with the hook.
That giant hook from side stage, yank. And then we wrap the night up as we've got live music from Hair Nation, all your favorite 80s hair rock. It is going to be, I cannot wait for this. This is going to be so much fun. Sunday, February 15th. You want to buy your tickets? They're really cheap. You can get them at tkOC.live right now. But if you want, you can win them. 800-821-9970. We're going to play the Time Warp. Let's get ourselves a contestant. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Gerald.
Gerald, what's up, Gerald? How you doing on a Tuesday?
Oh, pretty good. How about you guys?
Not too bad. All right, Gerald, here's the deal. We have got 3 audio clips here that Thick has put together for us. It is going to be TV, movie, music, news clips, PSAs. It could be a commercial. Who knows what it could be? But all 3 clips come from the same year. So we'll all take a listen, and then you get a choice if you want to go first or last on guessing the year, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, Gerald, here we go. Thick, let's go.
The vast majority of New Orleans, Louisiana is underwater.
Look at this photograph.
Access clean drinking water wherever you go with Life Straw.
Man, okay. Quick and to the point. Gerald, you heard the clips. Do you want to go first or last?
I'll go first.
First, he says. Okay. What do you got for us, Gerald?
I'm going to say, I remember my brother getting that Nickelback CD. I'm going to say 2005.
2005, he says. Okay. Kelly?
Well, there's no debate about this. Hurricane Katrina was in 2005, so you're absolutely right, Gerald. That is for sure 100%. I will not forget that. So I'm going to piggyback on yours, and I'm going to say, go, Gerald. It's 2005. I have no doubt about it.
Katrina, of course. Nickelback with Photograph. Life Straw. Even before the Life Straw kicked in, I knew the first 2, and I wrote down 2005 / 2005 for Gerald's first answer because I was trying to keep track of all of ours. So we all said 2005.
We're both on your back there, Gerald.
Yeah, I think if you were wearing a tuxedo and it's got those 2 long tails hanging out the back, I'm on one, Kelly's on the other. We're riding your coattails. I don't think anyone disagrees here, but we'll let Thick break it down for us. Thick, what year was it?
Oh, yeah, you guys are absolutely correct. I guess maybe Katrina wasn't a good choice because it's so embedded in us that everybody knew it was 2005.
No, it's a great clip.
I think so, too.
Great clip.
Yeah.
It's going to be like you playing a COVID clip.
Right.
Yeah, it's COVID, like you're going to know 2020, right? I thought maybe we were far enough away. I mean,
no, it's pretty
embedded,
stuck. So, Gerald, that's very impressive. You hit it right on the head. So, you have got a pair of tickets to join us for the Morning Blitz Comedy Show live. King of Clubs, Sunday, February 15th, all right?
Sounds good.
Not only that, because you won the tickets from us, you are now in the grand prize drawing, which includes dinner and drinks, VIP seating. So we'll draw a winner once we have all of our winners established, as we are giving away tickets all the way up until the show. So, Gerald, you hang on. We'll get some info and get you those tickets, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right. Well, there you go. That's your incarceration song of the day. Papa Roach, Leave a Light On. Now, here's what you got to do. Set the alarm in your phone for 4 o'clock. Because at some point in the 4 o'clock hour, Ronnie is going to be playing that song again. Papa Roach, Leave a Light On. When you hear it, be caller number 9, and you are going to win the tickets for incarceration. It's going to be a pair of weekend GA passes. You're going to be there for the whole thing. Disturbed, Bad Omens, Limp Bizkit, Day to Remember, Papa Roach, Starset, Tech 9, Kelly.
Yes.
Give us some Tech 9.
Let's see. We lashing out at you. You think you bout it, we bout it too. Only difference is my cloud is too massive. We active when actors give malice to anybody we go to. I'll approach you with a whoop whoop that'll soak you so through. Already be so much we go through.
Man. Wow. That was way more than I expected.
You ask, I deliver, baby.
That is just how it works around here. Unbelievable. All right, once again, Papa Roach, Leave a Light On. Word. Friday, July 17th through Sunday, July 19th. And Ronnie will have that incarceration song of the day sometime in the 4 o'clock hour. All right, can we take a real quick trip back in time, please? Because, we were sitting here just a little bit ago off the air, and Kelly said, "Hey, Thick, do you remember?"
Well,
and I totally forgot what you were even talking about now, the name of it.
Okay, so I was looking on Columbus Navigator. They have a whole retrospective of all the old drive-in theaters in Columbus. So I asked Thick, I showed him the picture that they have in this article of the Holiday Drive-In on West Broad.
Yep.
Which was there for a long time.
Yeah, right next to Buzzard's Nest.
Yes, yeah.
Right behind it.
And so then I showed him a picture of the one we went to, which was North High Drive-In on North High Street.
Okay.
And I said, I remember... I started to tell you the story of when my father and mother took us 3 young little girls to see Kramer versus Kramer at the drive-in.
Great movie.
And we were instructed to not turn around because the drive-in, the actual screen behind us was showing a triple X-rated movie. So they were showing like family movies, or no, it was The Champ. That's what we were seeing.
Okay.
The Champ. Not that matters. Just to be accurate, The Champ, and then behind us was was porn.
It was always that way.
We were not allowed to turn around when we went to see movies at North High Drive-In. Now, it was not always that way. I think that's how they were trying to drum up business near the end.
That is a terrible... This can't be real.
Oh, yeah.
Porn at a drive-in.
Porn at a drive-in while they were also showing family movies on the other screen.
Yeah, those were first-run mainstream movies, like brand new movies,
right?
And then porn on the other.
And here's the thing, because it definitely was not. You're what are you saying? Or late '80s, early '90s?
This was in the late '70s.
Late '70s.
Yeah.
Okay, so then for sure, because now a lot of drive-ins you go through or go to. They have updated the technology, and you can they have tiny little radio transmitters at drive-ins, and you can tune in to 90.2 and hear the movie through your car speakers.
Yeah, that was going on here a long time ago.
Well, yeah, but not in the late 70s.
No, not in the late 70s.
Before, they had the speaker that you hung on your window.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're walking to the concession stand during the porn with the outdoor speakers...
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yes. Now, to my recollection, I don't recall that always being the situation. We went a handful of times. We didn't go all the time, but maybe at the Holiday Drive-In, Thick, maybe it's a different story. Maybe they always had...
I just always remembered it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there had to be...
That's something a teenage boy would know.
Exactly. I was going to say, there had to be 16-year-olds or 17-year-olds that went to go see Kramer versus Kramer.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're sitting backwards.
Because what'd you say you went with some teenage friends
Okay,
once?
so we were I think I was 16 or 17, and my 2 older friends decided we're going to drive to North High Drive-In and see the triple X-rated movie. I'd never seen one in my life. Innocent.
Right.
Okay. So we go in there. I see like the first 10 seconds, and I'm like, oh, this is not for me. This is disgusting.
The first 10 seconds, the plumber hasn't even shown up yet.
Whatever was happening here, buddy, it was full on. It was the most. I still cannot even think about it without feeling sick to my stomach. That's how bad this movie was. So I dropped to the floorboards and just threw the blanket over my head. I'm like, oh, please tell me when this is over. Like, can we leave early? And we ended up leaving early because I was kind of throwing a little bit of a fit about it because it was so gross. It was making me sick.
Yeah.
It was so sickening.
I think, but that would be even stranger if you're sitting on the floorboard with your head covered and you're just...
Ew.
That's all you're hearing.
No, I was plugging my ears. I was literally in full-blown fetal position with my ears plugged up and with a blanket over me. I'm like, you guys, this is not... I feel like, what if Jesus comes back and here's where I am?
Wow.
Oh, no.
But yes, that was a thing at the drive-ins in Columbus.
I had never heard of that. There were a handful of drive-ins, around Detroit and stuff, but I never heard of them showing porn at the drive-in.
That's something.
Yeah.
I absolutely would have gone to see that. I mean,
I remember
come
my little
on.
sister, like, she couldn't resist turning around, and I'm like, oh, you're in trouble. Listen to me. I was like the biggest Karen when I was, 10, 11 years old.
Bitch! See, Robert says, I do remember them playing porn at the North High in the 90s when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Told not to look as I went to the bathroom and the concessions. How
There
are you
you go.
not going to look?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's what made parents feel better. If they just said, don't
If
look.
they just
Right.
said,
It's
don't
like,
look.
well, we did our part. Whatever you do from here on out is on you.
It's on you, right. I mean, that just, I mean, I have to assume the fit that would be thrown now in some of the government circles and some of the people that.
Speaking of government circles, in Maryland, this person texts, in Maryland, there was a drive-in along 210 that played porn after 11. You'd be driving down the highway and all of a sudden see a huge
That was the thing.
dog.
How many car accidents were there? You're coming around the bend on 210, and then you're just face to face with the biggest bush you've ever seen.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
Driving back from a family holiday. It was 11:05 p.m.
Absolutely.
Kids, close your eyes.
Oh, and all of a sudden, this baby arm just comes flopping out. You're like, what in the...
John Holmes.
Yeah. Daddy, why is that baby holding an apple? What's going on? Scared. No, son, they're just showing Anaconda at the drive-in. Don't worry.
Kelly, you said it was so gross. Carrie said, what, too much hair?
I want to know what
Late
was going
70s.
on. I sort of wish I could Google around and find out what movie it was, but I don't want that on my search at all. So you're just going to have to wonder.
Just search the champ.
Oh, well,
Oh, do you think?
Well,
Okay, maybe if they still had records of what was playing
I don't
at the
know.
same
I
time.
probably don't. I don't know.
Forrest Hump?
Oh no, it's way too early for that.
X-Men?
Way too early for that.
No. Okay.
Romancing the Bone.
Romancing the Bone. That could have been. That could have been.
One Flew Over the Whorehouse.
One Flew Over the Whorehouse. That could be it.
Could be it.
Yep. Man, I'm a little sad. I was born just a little too late.
Yep.
If you tuned in to the start of the show yesterday morning, I started off the week by bitching and moaning because my nose hairs were out of control.
Yes.
Caused a sneezing fit. It's ticklish. It's driving me nuts. And over the weekend, I went to take care of the problem, as I do once a week. Except my little nose hairs trimmer wasn't working, and I was trying to find out where the battery goes. And the top kept ripping off. I couldn't do it. And I was telling Nora about it, and she goes, "Let's just buy it. They're like $5. We'll just buy a new one." Like, the batteries are more expensive, and you're wasting more time replacing the batteries than you are in just getting a new nose hair trimmer. Mm-hmm. And it also happened, was it New Year's Eve? We were at our lovely night jock Tess and her husband, who happens to be Thick's son Tyler. We were at their house, and someone got them a little wine bottle topper, and it's a snowman that when it actually lights up, like the snowman has little blinking lights and stuff, and makes the wine bottle all cute. And Tess had said something and it died. She like shook it and twisted it, and it's like, oh, the battery died. So Tyler runs upstairs and gets one of those specialty hearing aid flat batteries, those round ones.
Yeah.
And he sits there, and he had to get like a little screwdriver, and he took the bottom off the snowman, and he replaced the little flat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Aw.
dude,
That's so nice, though.
buy a new one. The wine stopper is $10. The batteries are worth more. Those little flat round
they're
batteries
expensive.
are worth more than the wine stopper. Not worth it. So I want to know, 800-821-9970. What's something that's just not worth repair? Like, what would you not repair? I'm just going to get a new one. Throw it out, start over again. Can you think of something that you have?
I can think of something that I have that we replace regularly. First of all, we had a dog who completely destroyed the Samsung remote control that came with our TV, like the official Samsung remote. And I'm like, I need to replace this. They're so expensive to get a Samsung like branded TV remote that we went with a Chinese knockoff. It's like $19 on Amazon, and we
Aftermarket.
have to replace it probably every 3 to 4 months.
Oh, wow.
But maybe not that often. Every 6 months, let's say. We
Okay.
buy 2 a year, and it's still cheaper than
Buy the
spending
official-
100 some on. We could get 6, 7, 8 remotes for the price of just.
We did that with the Roku because one of the Roku remotes died, and I was like, "Oh, we'll just buy like the aftermarket Roku
Yeah.
remote."
They don't last.
No, and you can feel it in your hand. You
Yeah.
know the material
Yeah.
isn't as sturdy. The plastic isn't as thick.
It
you know
looks right, but it doesn't feel like
right, yeah.
it clicks where it's not supposed to click.
Yes, you push the buttons and like the
It's like
button is
click,
squishy.
click.
Like,
Yeah.
well, you got a squishy avocado remote. What's going on here? This is weird.
But it's not worth whatever it was to replace this remote was outrageous. I'm like, no, I'll go with the $19 one.
Oh, Candace, this is a good one. Inkjet printers. The ink costs more than just replacing the printer.
What?
Printer ink is so
That's
expensive.
silly.
It is
Just use your work one.
ridiculous. 800-821-9970. What is not worth replacing or fixing? Just toss it out and go get a new one.
Brian says some marriages.
I mean, you're not completely wrong. That is true.
I will say, once they go, they're done, and it's time to replace them. A Keurig.
Yes,
Yes.
Just
agreed.
time to get a new one.
Yep.
Even if you feel like you can't clean it well enough at
Yep.
some point, you're like, okay, it's another. It's,
And
you
they
know.
buy the cleaning kits and they buy the brushes to get in
Yeah.
there. But once it starts sputtering on you,
Yeah.
get a new one. Because those have come down a lot too. Those aren't nearly as expensive
Yeah.
as they used to be.
Same thing with a blender. To me, unless you're buying like a top end $300 or $400 blender, we'll buy like an $80 blender and replace it every 5 years.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
it goes, it
I'm
goes.
with you on that one. Vic, can you think of something?
Other than the Keurig?
Yeah.
I think, there's definitely some electronics,
not
like an
worth it.
iPad. Once the iPad's, starting to screw up, yeah, it's done,
Oh,
man.
buddy, no.
It won't charge.
Not for me. I'm not paying $900 for another iPad.
$900?
Don't you get a good one?
Yeah, but not $900.
I already spent $900 on one. This thing is going to be sputtering until its last breath.
I'll tell you what, I definitely need to get a new MacBook. My MacBook is from like 2014, and it's starting to really, like, you can tell that it's a 2014 laptop. It's slowing down. It's time to get a new one.
If your phone starts going, isn't it?
Well, I don't know, because like the 13-year-old still has iPhone 11.
Yeah,
or
but if
something?
it works, fine. But when something happens to it,
I am telling you, I have an iPhone 11. I will not give this thing up. It doesn't work exactly right. It loses. I have to charge this thing 3 times a
Yes,
day.
that's the big thing. The battery seems to
And
be
I'm not giving it up.
so aren't you going to take it in and get it fixed?
No, I'm not
Okay,
getting
well,
a new battery.
right.
Yeah, no,
So
I'll just
then-
let it die.
Okay, so it is better just get a new one than to have it fixed once it dies.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. Sorry. Yeah, you are right about that. I won't get it fixed.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Austin.
Hey, Austin. What's cheaper to just replace than try and spend money and fix?
I would say probably those little novelty lighters, because once you use them and then you refill them, they never work right again.
Yeah. Yeah, lighter for sure. Go get yourself a new lighter.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to sit there and refill. That's why I never got. I owned one Zippo like when I was 20 or something.
Yeah.
Too much work. I'm not sitting
it never
there
worked.
changing the flint and the wheel
no.
and reload the butane.
It reminds me of my dad, a silver Zippo. Like, oh.
But it is the best lighter on a boat.
They're pretty nice. Yes. Hey, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it.
It'll lighten anything.
Have a great Tuesday there. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Tyler.
Tyler, what is not worth replacing or fixing?
TVs.
Yeah.
I agree. Yes,
Yep.
it's true.
Electronics.
TVs
I'm telling
have
you.
gotten so cheap nowadays that with the technology, the replacement parts are just as expensive as just buying a new TV. Completely agree with you, man. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
Plus, most of those types of electronics, by the time they wear out, they're like old they're not really.
Well, yeah, technology
you can't even
changes
do everything
so fast.
with them anymore.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. 100%. Who was it? Jesse said a sandwich maker. Yeah, you don't need to fix a sandwich maker. Go ahead and get yourself a new panini press. Nothing wrong with that.
Ryan says we buy the cheap vacuum and replace it every 6 months instead of buying a real expensive one. I'm with you, too. I've had like what are the really luxury good ones? I got a refurb Kirby. Or Dyson, sorry. I got a refurb Dyson. It's fine, but whatever.
It sucks up the same crap from the carpet as the other one.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with hand mixers in the kitchen. If I need to make something up, I'm buying the cheap $10 one until it just runs out of torque and won't spin anymore.
Right.
And then I'm just going to buy
I really want a KitchenAid. Do you have one?
I do not.
They're so expensive.
They are so expensive.
They are quality, though.
Yeah, but I don't do enough like baking that I need to make dough.
I do once a year, and I'm coming off that time of year, so I'm like, I really could have used a KitchenAid. But then it's like, where do you put it? The thing's huge.
It's so big. Yes, it is absolutely huge. You're right.
Anthony says the little machines that make the nice pebbled ice, they only last about a year, and there's no repairing them. They're just done.
Oh, little ice maker machines.
The soft ice.
I see. It doesn't bother me because I'm not a Sonic Ice guy.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
As some people call it the good ice.
It's the good ice.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's not for me. Yes, a weed eater. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you, I have not used a lot of weed eaters in my life, or what are they, hedgers?
You hate yard work.
I hate yard work, so I don't normally do it. But once that string runs out of the bottom, and I'm not even talking about, like, the string that's in the holder, because you're supposed to be able to tap it on the ground with that little button and more string comes out, and it never does, and then you try and untwist it and all the string goes and comes out like confetti. I'm throwing it away. Once the string runs out on the first couple rotations, I'm throwing the weed eater out.
What? You're crazy.
I loved our battery-powered weed eater, but we had 2 batteries, and whatever happened, the whole thing crapped the bed on us. I loved it, and then Charlie ended up getting a gas-powered one.
Yeah.
And I hate it. It stinks.
When's the last time you messed with a weed eater?
1906.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Now it's just a little thing that pops off. You pop it, you get replacements. They're already wound up. You don't have to wind them up yourself anymore. It just pops off. You pop the new one on, and you're good.
Right,
to go.
but once you use it, the plastic string shrinks.
Yes,
and then you have to tap it on the ground, so more comes out.
Yeah, because it hits rocks and stuff. It
Right.
gets shorter. Yeah, you just push down on it, and it just comes out.
But it doesn't do that. That's what I'm saying.
Mine does that just perfectly. I'm telling you, technology's better now is what I'm saying.
Well, I'll hire you to come over and do it, because I'm not doing it.
Well, you get a house.
Yard
you
work.
You need a landscaper.
I will be
I'm not
hiring
cheap.
a landscaper, for sure. 800-821-9970. It's 99.7 The Blitz. Here's an interesting little stat for you. 1 in 20 Americans still read comic strips every day. Not comic books.
Yeah.
Comic strips.
In the newspaper.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the comic. I remember Sunday mornings. That's when the inserts and the big comic strip section came. The color comic strip section came. Do you remember?
Oh yeah,
sitting down with the morning cereal
every week.
What was one of your favorite comic strips?
Calvin and Hobbes is always a favorite.
That was a good one.
But
Far Side.
Number one, top of the list. Calvin and Hobbes, hands down. If you argue that point, go drive off a bridge.
I would read Marmaduke.
Marmaduke, yes.
Beetle Bailey.
I used to love Beetle Bailey.
Yeah.
I would say the number one comic strip moment of all time to me, though. Did you say Foxtrot, Thick?
No, I said the Far Side.
Oh, the Far Side. Far Side's good.
Yeah.
Far Side's very good. But Foxtrot was another one with the family. And I just remember...
yeah. Okay.
I just remember the kids getting into clam chowder. And all the kids say, the big words, were just... Chowder, 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 chowder. And for some reason, that always stuck out to me. And now anytime I see clam chowder or anything at a restaurant, I'm always like, chowder, 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 chowder.
I liked Kathy.
Kathy.
Kathy?
With her hair, with her stringy hair.
Kathy Geiswhite.
Yes.
Bloom County. That was another good
Bloom
one.
County,
I don't remember much about Bloom County.
Yeah, the
Hagar the Horrible.
Oh, yes.
Hagar the Horrible.
I love that.
I used to draw Hagar the Horrible all the time.
I love that.
He was great.
I always wanted to try to get into like Dick Tracy or one of the serious ones. Like I wanted to be a serious, and then I was like, this is so boring.
It is. Especially in the Sunday comic strips, because they only give you 3, 4, maybe 5 squares. And you're like, I'm not going to keep up with this every week for 5 weeks. Yeah. A whole story in a year? Like, no, thank you. Garfield was always a famous one, for sure.
You said this Far Side. For better, for worse. There was
which one was that? Hold on. Was that another one block?
It was like a family. Yeah, I think so.
For better, for worse.
But with Bloom County, Bill the Cat. Bill the Cat was so great.
Yes. Oh,
from Bloom County.
Yes, absolutely. When he would sit there and he would just basically explode out.
Yep. Outland.
I do remember For Better or For Worse with that big family. Yeah.
I just remember the name. I don't remember anything about it.
Blondie's an old one. I do remember Blondie.
Nancy
was the other one.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you're sitting down, and they did say in this article, a lot of them you're finding online now. So I want to go search online comic strips and see if they're still going strong with those. I remember getting the collection books, like the Calvin and Hobbes, where they would actually make the collection book.
I think I still have some. I definitely have a Marmaduke book.
Really?
Yeah, just one page.
Yep.
Each page is another one.
And what was your favorite? 800-821-9970. Let's see. Wizard of Id. That was
Wizard of Id was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Jeremy says Family Circus. That was another great one with Family Circus. 800-821-9970.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
The man charged in the December 30th murders of Spencer and Monique Tepe in their Wineland Park home is still in Indiana. He waived extradition like 9 years ago. Why is he not here? I don't know. I guess it's probably not as easy as I'm making it sound to transport an accused double murderer, But anyway, Michael McKee has not yet been brought back to Columbus for arraignment, even though he waived extradition a couple weeks ago. He's been indicted. The case has been moved to Franklin County, and I guess the responsibility for transporting McKee is now in the hands of the Franklin County Sheriff's Office. Once he's returned to Franklin County, he's expected to be formally arraigned. Numerous injuries reported. Did you see that pile up in Michigan? There were more than 100 vehicles yesterday. It was nuts. It happened just west of Grand Rapids. 30 to 40 semis involved and various other vehicles. Drivers stranded on the highway. That thing was closed for 8 hours while they were bringing in buses to transport people who were stuck or had run out of gas. Freezing weather, whiteout conditions. It was pretty nuts. The pictures are wild. The highway reopened after 8 hours. Okay, well, we all know former soccer star David Beckham and his wife, Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham. Anyway, they have 4 kids. Their oldest is a son, Brooklyn. He has been mostly no contact with his parents since he got married to actress Nicola Peltz about 4 years ago. Since then, there have been a decent number of articles implying that Brooklyn has been ignoring his parents' desperate pleas to have a relationship with their beloved son, and that they blame the wife, Nicola, because she's keeping their son from him, etc., and so forth. And Brooklyn has been pretty silent about it the whole time until last night. He did a screen Instagram story where he basically told everything. He's like, you want to know why I'm no contact with my parents? Let me tell you why I'm no contact with my parents.
Oh.
Yeah, this is going to be an issue. But anyway, he was talking about how basically all David and Victoria Beckham care about is their brand. That is it. That is all his life has been up until his marriage. He hung in there, but then his mom, he says, Posh Spice, did everything in her power to ruin his marriage. She had agreed to get a dress designed for Nicola, and at the last minute, she said she couldn't do it. It couldn't happen. So Nicola had to scramble for a dress. During the wedding, it was supposed to be the couple's first dance. Posh Spice had, they had hired Mark Anthony to sing. She had Mark Anthony call Brooklyn up. And this was supposed to be the couple's first dance, where Brooklyn walked up and Victoria stepped in and did the dance and was grinding up on him and being super embarrassing and stole the first dance away from his new wife.
That's insane.
It's weird. Like, Posh Spice, you are weird. So he says this whole hijacked first dance was really embarrassing and very disrespectful to his wife, etc. He said there's a ton more, and there is a ton more on his story. You can go read for yourself. But so far, no word from David and Victoria. But this is a pretty scathing, I guess, review of what's been going on in Brooklyn Beckham's wife since he was a kid.
And they do seem like the type. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all that. Well, you could tell Posh Spice was when she was a Spice Girl. That's all, like, you know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe nobody cares about it. I think it's really, really fascinating to see the inner workings of a celebrity family. It's very, very dysfunctional.
Well, and that's the thing is I know all of us have got some sort of family drama. Somewhere in your family, down the tree, there is some drama going on. And here's the deal. Even with this much money, you're not absent to it. Mm-mm. It still happens. Yep. You still have
even worse, maybe.
Drama. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
He said the only way he would be expected to show up is if there was some type of photo op. They won't do anything without cameras there. I mean, yuck. Anyway, those are your three things.
All right. Well, there are quite a few things that you could mark on your calendar in 2026. I mean, of course, you can circle May 14th to the 17th, Sonic Temple returning for 2026. You can circle July 17th, 18th, and 19th. Incarceration returns with some amazing shows. You could circle your birthday if you want to. Well, here's one day you should circle. August 12th. What day of the week is that? I hope it's on the weekend at least. Let's see. Hold on, let me pull up my calendar real quick. August. No, it's a Wednesday. It's right in the middle of the week. Well, be prepared, because at some point, apparently, during August 12th, a new online claim suggests that Earth will lose gravity for 7 seconds.
Oh. Well, if online says it.
You know it's true. Apparently, NASA knows about this, and they are secretly preparing for this event through a project called Project Anchor.
Okay.
With a budget of $89 million. Of course, NASA firmly denies these claims, explaining that Earth's gravity is determined by its mass and cannot simply disappear without a major reduction in that mass. So they say you have nothing to worry about. Now, if you're one of the people that don't believe in NASA or believe that everything that comes from NASA is a lie, then you may want to prepare. You may want to start tying things down to metal pipes. Make sure you have your emergency anti-gravity rope.
Wear your ankle weights.
Wear your ankle weights. Put some rocks in your pocket. Mm-hmm. But just
stay indoors and hang out on the ceiling for 7 seconds.
You know, that's probably safe.
Yeah.
Because the big concern here is, depending on, like, if all of a sudden Earth just loses gravity, how fast are you? Is it a slow, like, or, I mean, you're not shooting.
Yeah, can you run and jump and then you come back down?
Well, that's low gravity. You wouldn't come back down.
I think you go up for 7 seconds and then you slam back to Earth.
That's the thing.
Oh, no.
So that's why I was saying staying in your house is the right idea, because if you're falling from here, maybe a sprained ankle.
Yeah.
You put your hands up, it's going to stop you. So you've only got
a few feet.
Yeah, I'm going to the bedroom.
Yes. That's even smarter.
Yes.
Lay flat on your bed, exorcist for 7 seconds, and then, bam, right down onto your bed.
I had other thoughts, but...
Okay, so see what I'm going to do.
Now you got it.
Heather says no.
She texted you quick, Kelly.
Here's the question, though, Vic. Here's the question. Are you going to be the one on top? Or do you have Heather on top, so when you come down, it's just... I mean...
Yeah, who's taking the hit?
Who's taking the hit? Who's taking that thump? Because, I mean, you know, we've all tried to give it our all. We know. We have put in the work. But that one from the... I do remember the one time I stood on top of the dresser and came in hot. I mean, I tried WWE.
What?
Nora says no.
You never did that?
Nora says never again.
Yeah. Well, it's too late for that. That's a never again. You never tried that thing? You get up on the dresser?
No. No, Heather says
You
no.
come in, Jimmy Superfly Snuka? Put the fingers out? No? All right.
No, haven't done that one.
All right, well, give it a try. Give it a try.
Again, Heather says no.
I think it would be great preparation for when the anti-gravity day on August 12th comes.
Is that what that is?
It's all in preparation.
It's training.
It's training, yeah. If you're going to come in with that type of momentum, you got to train for that. You can't just come in all willy-nilly without at least a little warm-up. That's like the first time it slipped, and you can't just no. That's the way it works. Anyways, August 12th. Circle the date on your calendar and be prepared for
I don't know,
anti-gravity day.
Kelly, are you going to talk about the geomagnetic storm?
I'm not.
In your news. Did you guys hear about that going on? These are the largest solar radiation storm coming from the sun in over 20 years.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how it's going to impact us here in the very near future, but
maybe
I saw it, and I just get sick of seeing about the Northern Lights. I'm like, okay, yeah, again, you might be able to see the Northern Lights. They say that every other week, but I think you're right, Vic. This is like a bigger sort of maybe disruption in things.
Yeah.
Might see like an EMP type issue. I know it messes electromagnetic.
We don't want one to hit the Earth, I can tell you that.
No, that's not something you want. If I find out that that's coming, I absolutely am taking one more attempt at jumping off of the dresser. That's the way I'm going
There's
out.
a solar flare coming, honey.
Yeah.
This is it.
I'll take a flare to the skull.
Lay
Just
down.
take me out. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah. All right, is this going to take out all communicate? I'm not going to have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, internet, GPS, phones.
Bye.
Yeah.
All of
See
it.
ya.
Satellites.
I'm good. I've had a great
Electric,
life.
power out.
Hasta la vista, baby.
It will disrupt it. It's not going to end it.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah. Because that's really interesting, because I called it the same thing last Saturday night. I was like, solar flare to the head. That's exactly what it's known as.
They said consider it like... I started to read too quick, and then I realized what you said.
Lay it on the uptake there, Thick.
Basically like a devastating pandemic, but to infrastructure instead of people.
Great. August 12th, 2026. Circle your calendar now.
I don't even want a minor inconvenience. Like, I really don't want to live through that.
If my TikTok's interrupted, take me out.
If my TV's going a little staticky, take me out.
I'm good. I've lived the best part of my life.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, let's see here. Our first story is going to take us down to Tampa. Yes, we have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A gentleman was in a car accident, and that's just the most annoying thing that can happen. Getting in a car accident, you're on your way to work. Now you got to put up with the whole thing. First things first, you got to get your car from the accident site out of the way and probably to a body shop or something to be repaired. So the tow truck shows up. However, it's really interesting when the tow truck shows up before the emergency vehicle shows up, and that's exactly what happened during this accident, where Abraham Ahmed showed up at this accident with his tow truck and said, "Hey, I'm taking your tow truck." And the owner, your SUV, and the owner of the SUV said, "Well, hold on a second. I want the police to get here so they can, do the report and we can, do things the right way." And the tow truck driver said, No, that's not how it works. I need to take your truck now. So the guy hooked up the SUV and drug it away 2 miles down the road to a 7-Eleven, where he dropped the vehicle at the gas station. And the owner of the SUV was like, yeah, I want the police here. Can we hang on 1 second? And that is when the tow truck driver said, No, you need to sign this form right now. Well, forced into signing the form, so the tow truck driver could then take the SUV to what he thought was going to be a body shop to get fixed. But no, the tow truck driver ended up taking the SUV back to his house. Because apparently, this is all a giant scam. Yes, this man does not own a tow truck company. He is not insured. And he is basically just driving around a tow truck that he did buy from a tow truck company last year. However, he does, again, not own a legitimate tow truck company. The truck still had the old logo from the old company that was never changed off. This man is not insured. And basically, it's Grand Theft Auto. I guess his scam was he knew a guy at a body shop where if you pick up a broken vehicle or a damaged vehicle, drop it off, they can repair it for cheap and then sell it or take it apart for other parts and sell the parts. So
you could get a legitimate job and put in less work.
Right.
Yes. You had enough money to buy the tow truck, repaint the door, and open an LLC. Even if you're towing 1 or 2 cars a day, I've had my car towed.
Yeah.
It's expensive. You're going to be making some money. Yeah. So you're completely right.
Get on the AAA list. You'll have plenty of business.
Doing all this is way more work than just opening your own tow company. Yeah. What are you doing? Story number 2 takes us to British Columbia, where a man was pulled over. And here's the deal. Do you remember last week told you the story about a man who got pulled over for drinking and driving, but he informed the officers that he was only drinking at red lights.
Yes.
So he really wasn't drinking and driving.
Drinking while he was driving.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got another one of those stories, this time in Kelowna, up in British Columbia, where the Mounties, as of course they're known up in Canada, pulled a man over for having a glass pipe in his mouth, saying, look, I'm only smoking marijuana. Yeah, unfortunately, that's still not legal. That excuse is not going to work.
Yeah.
It's only marijuana is not a good excuse when it comes to police officers.
It should be a good excuse.
Apparently, he didn't realize it's illegal to be impaired by any drug while driving, including the marijuana. They say no signs of marijuana in the vehicle. The driver claimed that he did smoke crack earlier in the day, but he did not smoke crack while driving. He was only smoking marijuana while driving. He did very poorly on a sobriety test, and he was taken to a hospital where he was then checked out before being arrested, and the vehicle's man was impounded. And he's going to be spending a little time behind bars.
It was only crack.
It was only crack.
I feel like it would be embarrassing to be pulled over by a Mountie.
You're
on a horse, man.
And not only that, but they got those really big, stupid hats.
Yeah. Like it is. It's like, this is undignified at this point. I'm embarrassed. We're playing dress up.
Yeah, and they're wearing galoshes, basically.
Yeah, the boots up to the knee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He gets behind you.
The weed.
Yeah, stay away from the Mounties.
I mean, yeah, it's embarrassing to be sitting there on the side of the road and you look in your rear view and you got the red and blues just coming at you. But to look in your rear view mirror and see some guy go and get off his horse, and then he's walking up, you can hear his boots.
How do they pull you over? Do they have to just with their mouth go wee wee? Is that how they do it?
Got a flashlight.
Either that, or they just throw their hat at your driver window. And then you finally look over.
Like,
hey, get side of the road right now.
That's funny. He's riding the horse real fast and he's pointing.
Yeah. Oh, really? Trying.
They're like, settle down, Hoss.
Yeah, it's got to be easy to get away from the Mounties. You would think. Yeah. I mean, look. I'm in my Dodge Charger with 290 horsepower. You've got 1 horsepower. There's no way you're keeping up.
Right.
Anyways, this man's going to be spending some time behind bars, and that is your not so breaking news. I can't remember why it was mentioned in passing yesterday, Thick, but did we read something or say something and off the air? You're like, oh man, the dirt. I gotta go home and watch the dirt.
Oh, yesterday was Motley Crue's anniversary.
Oh, that's right, because we're celebrating 45 years.
That was it. I should go home and watch the dirt again.
I did that yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I was on the couch doing some work on my laptop, and something had ended, and I was like, I'm going to put on the dirt.
That's so good.
Because I was scrolling, and it came up, and I was like, oh, yeah, why not? We had just talked about it.
Yeah, if you're a Motley Crue fan and you've never seen it, do yourself a favor.
I'll tell you, in terms of, music, band, artist, biopics, that's a really good one. They did such a good job with that one. Yeah. Anyway, so, if you haven't seen it.
And what's his name? The rapper. Well, he's not a rapper anymore. He sings now.
MGK.
Oh, he was
Machine
so
Gun Kelly.
good.
That's Tommy Lee.
He was incredible.
Yep. He did a really
Did you see
good
Kelly?
job.
Oh.
Well, and then who's the biggest jerk on Game of Thrones that got his face eaten by the hounds?
Oh.
His own hounds ate his face.
Yes. Sansa's husband.
Yes.
For a minute.
That guy starts with an R.
Ramses?
Ramsey.
Yeah,
Ramsey Bolton.
He plays McMars.
Yeah,
He's McMars
and
in
he
that.
was great.
Yeah, he was
Everybody in it was great.
Yeah, really good. Anyways, check it out. Someone jumped online and asked the internet, what's a normal adult task that feels fake when you do it? In terms of like, I can't believe I'm an adult. And let me tell you, I live my life every day in this exact mental state. How the hell am I an adult? I have no business doing any adult things. The fact that there are two people under a roof that I pay for that are under the age of 18 that are not self-sufficient, that technically I'm partially responsible for, something's wrong in the world. Because when you're growing up and you look at adults, for the most part, you think, oh, that's adult. They got it. They know what they're doing. They're grown-ups. But then once you get there, you're like, wait a minute.
No, we're all just winging it.
Everybody is just winging it. 100%.
Yeah, when you first have a kid, that's one of those moments.
Super winging it for sure.
That's when you feel that, like, is this real? This is not real.
So the question was, what's a normal adult task that still feels fake when you do it? This one, I have to agree with. Someone said, wearing business attire, putting on a suit, and it looks like I know what I'm doing at work. Yeah, if I get dressed up, because we're very fortunate. We could wear, I could come in here in a bathing suit, tank top, flip-flops, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So
no,
putting on... Oh, what? Oh, okay.
No.
To us. It would matter to us.
If I sat there like this doing the whole show,
with your knee up on
we
a
don't
chair.
need your toe jamming.
Yeah.
That's the least of my worries. Are you kidding? Facing right toward me.
Is he going to wear a mankini? I mean, what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to come in here and I have the Borat swimsuit in my closet. Come in here wearing that. Yeah, buddy. This person says filing taxes, signing all those forms with all the legal drama, everything going on. You're like, I hope I did this right, or I hope this person did it right, because...
I don't feel it with that so much because I never do the taxes, but I did when we were buying both houses.
The first house, for
when
sure.
you're signing all those things, I'm like, what is any of this?
Yeah.
And I'm just signing my name. Like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Where are you taking my kid?
What? And here's the other thing, too, is like, someone sat down and typed all that out. Like, what? Someone had to read all that.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's right. There's no way. There's no way. This person says, I have signing authority at work. I enter into contracts regularly, and every time I feel like I'm forging my mom's name on a field trip permission slip.
Right.
Like, you're the one
Yeah.
officially signing the document.
Right.
Sending an email with that ends in best regards. Who am I? Trying to be professional.
Yeah.
800-821-9970. Something you can think of thick that you do as an adult, and you're like, I can't believe that I'm...
Yeah, I mean, I always, if you needed car repairs or whatever, you called somebody or you took whatever you had to take to somebody to fix it. But when you look it up on a YouTube video and then you do it and it works, you're like, that isn't real. I did that.
Oh,
I did it myself.
That. Right.
From a video.
Yeah.
If somebody was going to charge me $800 to
You're
do
like,
it.
I have the skill to do it.
Yeah.
I bet there's a lot of things a lot of us could do if we wanted to.
Yeah.
If you just take a moment and look it up.
Yep.
Kelly, as an adult woman, is there anything that you're like, I can't believe I'm an adult. I'm actually doing this.
Yeah, if I ever have to, like, call about an insurance claim or something, like, be it a car issue or a health issue, I never know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm getting sweaty thinking about how I'm going to explain what I need from the person on the other end, because they know everything and I know nothing. So it's like, if I could just get my husband to do it, I'd be like, oh, man, sure would be nice if you'd make this phone call, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I have to write down stuff, or Charlie will say, well, you tell him to check this. I'm like, wait, how do you spell that? What is it?
Yeah.
I just feel so ill-equipped.
This one says, conversing with other adults. Everyone feels older than me. I still feel like a punk-ass kid. Yeah, if I'm ever like in an adult conversation, kind of feel the same way. If it's some sort of big boy conversation, it always feels a little weird.
Fokker, how's your portfolio?
I love how thick heads popped up so fast.
Yeah.
Fokker.
I wasn't sure. I was like, what did she just say?
Meet the parents.
I know, I got it now.
When Owen Wilson asked Greg Fokker about his portfolio.
Yes, no, I got it.
And he's like, how's your portfolio? He goes, good to very good or something like that.
London says getting your first apartment. Yeah, that's always.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
Always a big deal moving into that first apartment.
Miguel said paying into 401k.
Can I tell you how much I hate that?
You won't hate it in 20 years.
I know. I know. And it's always fun to see the number sitting there. But then at the same time, you're like...
I could use that today.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I open up the Fidelity app, I always sing one song. And it's the J.G. Wentworth song.
Oh.
It's my money and I want it now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. 800-821-9970.
I have, what is it? A structured settlement, and I need cash now.
Call J. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Aaron.
Aaron, what's something as an adult, you do it, and you're thinking to yourself, I can't believe I'm doing this?
Okay, so I'm a father of 3, and that right there is crazy to anybody who knows me.
Absolutely.
And authority figure, just making rules to my kids because I've never been the one to follow rules.
Yes.
It's like I make these rules and I'm like, is this for real me talking to my kid? Like, I told myself I'd never do that when I was a kid. Like, I'm never going to tell my kid no, but I tell my kid no all the time.
Yes. Guess what? You're a square now.
Hold on.
Let me tell you, with a 17-year-old in the house now, and seeing him do some of the things that he does, which he's such an amazing kid, very small handful of things, trying to set rules, but also remembering what I was like as a kid, and so I think it's very difficult, especially for us Gen Xers and stuff, establishing the rules as a kid, knowing what you did, so trying to be lenient enough. I mean, I turned out okay, not great. Probably could have used a little more structure in my life, but also not hindering them or coming down too harshly on them. So I totally get that. No business.
And the thing is I kind of set the rules just so they don't turn out the way I did.
Yes, you want your kids to turn out better than you ever did.
Yep.
Right. And the thing is I had rules. I just didn't follow them. And
yes.
I placed those rules.
Yep.
It's just weird.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thank you so much for the call, man. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Xander texted in and said, I run restaurants for a living, and at least half the time I come in, I open the door, and I ponder every day, they gave me the keys to a multi-million-dollar building. Yeah, exactly. You're like, wait, what am I doing? I just should not be in charge.
D says paying attention to health insurance premiums and taking daily vitamins.
Yes.
God.
And that's kind of Jeremy, buying life insurance, so my kids are taken care of when I'm gone.
Yes. The fact that you actually, when you go to the doctor now, you have to pay attention. And there's going to come a time where you may have to take that daily pill, just knowing something inside of you is shutting down and now needs a little assistance to work properly. God.
All right, this is great. Plumber James, sex. 14-year-old me would be so excited knowing I can have sex with my wife whenever I want.
Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true. Sometimes it's not that it loses its luster, but there's definitely a different mentality behind it as you get older, for sure. 800-821-9970. Have you ever done something, or now that you're here in the moment as an adult and you're thinking to yourself, this can't be right. What are you giggling at there, Kelly?
Well, Michael said, every day I feel like Tommy from Rugrats when he dreams of being adult, just a baby head on an adult body.
Yes!
Or like in BoJack Horseman. Horseman,
yeah.
Vincent, adult man. It's like...
I've never seen the show. I've heard good things about it. I'm going to have to go check that out. Blitz, hi, who's this? Donnie, what's something that you do as an adult and you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this?
I'm a foreman, so when I have to fire somebody or bitch at them about something I do myself, I'm like, how am I doing this? How am I an adult already?
Yep. Yeah, being in charge of other people is a unique situation for sure. So if you're a foreman out there, management. If you're a foreman out there running the job site, that's got to be a unique spot.
I'm in management. I can't even manage my own life.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'm managing other people and then jobs, and I can't manage my own life. Totally get it. I appreciate the phone call, man. I hope you have a great Tuesday. 800-821-9970. If you got one, it's 997 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Okay, traffic on Polaris is the worst. It's among the worst in the city. It really is just a terrible configuration. I don't know how this thing is so botched, but Polaris and Gemini on any given day is backed up.
Horrid.
And, you know, you think of Sawmill Road, terrible, like, Polaris is up there. Okay, so, get this. Westerville City Council members are expected to vote today on a mixed-use development on Polaris Parkway, 37 acres at the corner of Polaris Parkway and Worthington Road. It would be anchored by an Aldi and would also include restaurants, offices, and possibly a brewery. So, anyway, have fun. I feel bad for anybody who moved into that area. I do. It's a great area. It's got everything, but I don't know how you deal with the traffic. In those big apartments, they look like nice apartments on Polaris Parkway, and
they need more exits. They need like several exits off 71 in that area, going to different places, coming from different sides.
Oh, getting off on Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got IKEA and Topgolf on one side, and then you've got the mall and all the other development, like where the Hobby Lobby and all that is over there. It's impossible.
Okay, but you're lucky. Because coming from Hilliard, going around 270 and getting on to 71 North to go to Polaris, oh my
totally
God,
backed up.
I mean, it is just so many accidents there. People rear-ending there all the time. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, well, a man has been indicted on abduction charges after allegedly taking a Jeep on a test drive with an employee from a Marysville car dealership, but instead decided he just needed the car to run his errands. I don't know. This all happened back in December before Christmas. Authorities say Todd Mars went to Performance Luxury in Marysville and asked to test drive a Jeep Wrangler with a sales associate. He requested a sales associate. So this poor unsuspecting woman gets in the Jeep Wrangler so this guy can test drive it. He goes off the beaten path, goes off the route. And the woman's like, where are you going? He ends up at a warehouse near some railroad tracks where he just sat in the parking lot. She said for 5 minutes. She's like, I need you to go back to the dealership. Like, you need to drive back to the dealership. And he said to her, and I quote, no, now you sit there and wait like a good girl. Oh. She pulls out her phone, texts her coworkers, shares her location. Then he grabs her phone, she says, and threw it to the floorboard. Then he drives to the hospital to pick up a friend. And then that's when he brought the vehicle back to the dealership with the sales gal and his friend. Here you go. Well, they called the cops. He was arraigned in Union County. Bond set at $250,000.
That's kidnapping.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that's what he's charged with.
So it's... Okay, but is there... do you get time off for return? Like... You took her back.
Yeah.
You didn't harm her.
Sit there like a good little girl and be quiet.
That's so weird, isn't it?
Dude.
Also, this guy is like, okay, not to be rude, but I would never send my daughter on a sales call with this guy. Like, you're sending a woman with this guy? Literally, look it up, okay? He looks like he's a few bricks shy.
Yeah.
There's something going on there.
And you don't want to judge a book by its cover.
I am judging a book by a cover. He looks like he desperately needs a shower. And you send your female sales associate with this guy? You need to send a man with a man, okay?
I was just going to say.
Man with a man.
I would never send any female with a male on a test drive.
Yeah, not in today's times. You never know.
Yeah, really
and I can't imagine, the feeling of sitting in an industrial park in a warehouse just out in the middle of who knows where.
Yeah.
That would be a little weird.
Especially when you got told to sit there like a good little girl.
Oh, golly. Yeah, that guy needs to set.
Does it put the lotion on the skin, too?
Right. Exactly. That's all you'd be thinking about. Well, we may have at least a partial reason that high-profile attorney Alan Jackson withdrew from the Nick Reiner double murder case. Remember, Alan Jackson represented Karen Reed in both her trials and was successful in getting her acquitted of murder. Well, Alan Jackson has announced that he's starting a YouTube channel with Karen Reed.
Oh, my
Wow.
These two say that they will tell all of the truths about what Karen Reed endured during the year she was accused of killing her Boston police officer boyfriend. The YouTube is called The Reed Files. Alan Jackson says starting in a few weeks, he and Karen will take us inside both cases. The corruption, the courtroom battles. And he says we don't even know the whole story, so there's a lot to talk about. So I'm like, okay, I've heard it. Like, I'm good.
I was going to say,
I know enough.
You followed this so
I followed
closely.
it, and I know enough.
So
I don't need any
You're
more.
not interested.
There are 28,000 subscribers with no videos yet. I mean, there's like a couple 2-minute videos on there, but 28,000 people.
No, thank you.
These guys are going to make bank.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
All right.
money grab.
Yeah, those are your 3 things.
Let's wring another sponge as dry as humanly possible. So there's this beach in England. If you've ever been to a beach before, there's a chance you may have seen something in the sand, whether it was dropped, left behind, or maybe even washed up on shore. It happens all the time. Well, they had themselves quite the spill. After a container ship spilled its cargo earlier this month, the currents and the waves have now washed up said container ship cargo onto the beach. And cleanup still continues as this beach is covered in onions and French fries.
Oh, man.
And let me tell you, it's a lot.
How happy are the seagulls?
You know, do seagulls have, I would have to assume that they get full and they know when to stop.
Yeah, you would think.
Unlike me, I'll just keep going.
Right.
I eat faster than my brain can process, so by the time my brain tells me I'm full, I'm sick to my stomach.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. 3 times out of 4, easily. I'll be on the couch after my second bowl.
How are you not fat? You are now, would you say this is the lightest you've ever been?
This is the lightest I've been in about 10 years.
How is that? If you eat,
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let me tell you, like I said, I don't have a sweet tooth or anything, so I'm not downing bowls of. But I definitely will have 2 big bowls of chicken and rice.
Okay. Or
an extra chunk of steak with my dinner.
Yeah.
That's what I'm eating a lot of. Yeah. Anyways, this beach is covered. You can't see the sand. I'm looking at pictures of people walking with their over the onions.
It's an interesting combination of 2 things, French fries and onions.
Yeah, I'd have to assume they were in separate container ships. Yeah. But also, I'm shocked, maybe not for onions, but French fries, I'm a little shocked they're shipping by boat. Like, you don't have a French fry making factory somewhere that you have to ship it by boat?
Well,
but I guess over there...
Where they're prepping this, where that's coming from, it might be a lot cheaper to produce and then ship it than it is to do it wherever.
They have no word on exactly how long it will take for everything to be cleaned up, but a lot of people in the area are now volunteering their time and just kind of going out with garbage bags just to help because this is their beach, obviously, and they want to get cleaned up. But soggy French fries and decaying onions, I have to assume, is not going to be the best smell wafting through the air.
No, but those seagulls will devour those French fries.
You'd have to think, yeah. I mean, raw soggy French fries, they really don't care. They're going to be eating them.
Those things are like rats. They're the rats of the air. They will eat anything.
Oh, yeah, they're going for it for sure. Anyways, again, no real, and this is outside of Essex County, so I don't know if you have a trip planned, but if you do in the next few weeks, just be prepared. You might be dealing with soggy French fries and rotting onions.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning and make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know when someone is in the dark for a long period of time, their sleep schedule adjusts to 36 hours awake and 12 hours asleep? Scientists have no idea why, but if you're in the dark, that's just how it works out.
Wow. All right.
I mean, I guess it was just because of your natural rhythm, seeing light and seeing dark. Your body knows, and if you're just in the dark the whole time, then you just don't know.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. Did you know Louis XIX only served as the King of France for 20 minutes? He took over the throne from his father on August 2nd, 1830. thought about it for about 20 minutes and decided he didn't want to be king, so he abdicated to Henry V could take over.
But it's good to be the king.
You would think. I can't imagine having it all and just being like, I really don't want this. Did you know the
Just wanted to go party.
Yeah. Did you know double stuffed Oreos only contain 1.86 times as much cream as regular Oreos?
I
Not
knew it!
double the amount.
I knew it!
We are
Gotta get the
being
max.
cheated.
Max stuff.
That's too much cream.
No, never.
Being cheated out of 0.14 amounts of cream. Amounts of cream?
No, not even.
Yeah, 0.14. To
1.14.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
0.14. Or I should say 0.14 times the amount of cream we should have. Did you know Uranus was originally named Herschel? It was discovered by astronomer William Herschel in 1781. Several names were proposed for it in the decades after, but it wasn't until the mid-1800s that there was a consensus to call it Uranus after the Greek god of the sky and the heavens. Which is interesting. I did not know this because Uranus is a Greek god, and most of the other planets are Roman gods.
Yeah.
I mean, Jupiter, Venus, Pluto, Mercury, they're all Saturn, they're all Roman. I don't know why they went Greek with that one.
Did they run out?
No, there's lots of Roman gods.
Okay.
I mean, Jupiter is nothing but the Roman version of Zeus. Venus is Helena, or Aphrodite.
Right.
Mercury is just was it Hermes, I think. So they would have another name. I just don't know why they went Greek all of a sudden. Anyways, finally, the song Phenomena. We know Phenomena. You hear the Muppets all the time, and you've got the guy running around with his two little female backup singers, and then he starts from the back of the room. Phenomena. Yeah. Phenomena.
It's like you forgot the words.
Anyways, who didn't sing Phenomena when it came on watching the Muppets in your big bowl of cereal? Well, there's a chance your parents had also heard Phenomena. That's because it was originally written in Italy in 1968 for the soundtrack of a porn movie.
Yes.
So, sometimes you've got your writers and creators of kid shows hearing something, they're like, oh, you know what? That'd be great for the Muppets. Where did you get it? Oh, I was just listening to music at home by myself, sitting in the living room, and I heard this great song, and I thought it would fit perfectly. Phenomena. Oh.
I do believe the first time I heard this was at the North High Drive-In.
Yeah, there's a good chance. There is a good chance. Learning some stuff on a Tuesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.